It's for the clients. It's for the students that we work with. That's the biggest reason why. When you really think about who you're gonna be on shift, that's the most important thing. When I go on to work with these clients, what is my way of being? That's all I can control. I can't control that there's been other people who have taken advantage of their position of authority, but I get to choose every day to be that good example of authority, to be somebody in their life that wants to see them grow, who wants to be a constructive mentor for them, and not somebody who's just there to feel powerful. That's the only way I can do it, is I have to choose it for myself to be there for them. When we choose to be there with them, it's very powerful. And I know that I'll go out there and I'll be there for the students, for the clients. And to me, that's all that matters, is I'm gonna try and help take care of them the best that I can. They're in this situation and they deserve the best from us that we can give. I learned a lot about the importance of wilderness and the importance of not just going to be out in nature, but going with an intention of why I'm gonna be out there, what I'm trying to work on, trying to get comfortable with just being with yourself. And as I was out there, I started thinking about ways and wishing that I could share this with others. And I'd heard of wilderness therapy before going out there. And I'd had friends tell me I should try it and look into it. But after I got off trail, I was serious about looking into it. I really wanted to find out what it was. There's a lot of benefit to adventure-based therapy. But what you're gonna miss out on is learning how to fail. One of the things I love the most that we get to do out here at WinGate is we bust our own fire. And fire is a really powerful thing. When I first started as an outdoor educator, we would do outdoor living skills. What I would show is I would just kind of pull out a lighter, or what we call a thumb drill, and I'd be like, this is the most important thing you can have with you when you go out into the wilderness. Just make sure you have this. It's easy. You'll always be able to get fire. But it really doesn't have the same impact. I'm not really putting a lot of my energy into that fire to get it started. So when I succeed small when I'm just using this thumb drill. And when I fail small. It's easy for me to just take another piece of paper, crumple it up, and light it again to get the fire going. But when I have to bust it, a coal with my bow drill or a hand drill or whatever it might be, I have to spend the time to just gather the parts to. And so I have to be a lot more vigilant. I have to invest a lot more energy into just making the kit. And then that doesn't even start when I have to start actually taking my energy from inside of me and putting it out and trying to take a spark that's inside of me and turn it into something that's outward, something that I can turn into a fire and share with others. That investment is a lot greater. When you finally get it though, the success is so big. Not only are you getting the warmth, but that warmth kind of has a different feeling to it now because you know what you had to pour into it to get it there. And that experience is so crucial in life. To learn to fail and have to pick up the pieces and keep going. You don't have another option, right? When I fail, I don't get that coal, I have to restart. I have to start looking what was wrong with my kit. You have to be more actively invested into that process. So when you succeed, you take that with you. There's something that ignites inside of you when you finally get that fire that really can be impactful in a way that other programs, I think they're missing. I don't think they have it the same way. It teaches them to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. They will be able to survive out there. If they make the choices to layer up properly, if they ask the questions, the guides are willing and ready to teach them how to layer properly, how to make their sleeping bag a little bit warmer, how to make these awesome shelters, how to make the fire a little bit better. And if they're open to that, then it's hard to even be uncomfortable out there. I think the biggest thing is don't give up on the kids. Keep coming with love. If you know that they need something profound in their life to help shake up their life and help them be able to find success, stand by that. Come at it from love. Sometimes hard things like this are necessary. I needed it at one point in my life, and that's why I went. And so it really can be impactful. But when you do it, just come from love.